Hello everyone. Welcome to Meripsycho channel. If you want to know the secret that 90% of powerful people use, stay with me until the end of this video. Absolutely. Lasting strength, whether mental, spiritual, or practical, is often the result of small but consistent habits that build over time. Here are 10 daily habits of people who always seem powerful, and are. 1. Waking up early and planning the day. Early mornings, the secret weapon of powerful people. They start their day with awareness, not by reacting to external stimuli. Even waking up 10 to 15 minutes earlier to review goals, priorities, and set their mindset can make a big difference. Powerful people make the first few hours of their day their own. They rise before sunrise to dominate the day, not let the day dominate them. These quiet hours are a time for planning an attack, not reacting to events. The silence of dawn is a strategic weapon for creating results. True power lies in controlling time, not in passing it by. 2. Regular exercise and body care. The power of the mind and body are intimately intertwined. They see exercise not as an option, but as a foundation for life, even if it's a short walk or a few stretches. For strong people, exercise isn't a choice, it's a daily commitment. They know that mastering the outside world begins with mastering the body. This habit is not just about building muscle, it is about building a will of steel. Every drop of sweat is money invested in the bank of self-discipline. At dawn, while others are asleep, they appear on the battlefield of their bodies and minds. This practice symbolizes their commitment to excellence in all areas of life. The most powerful weapon in the battle for success is the endless energy that flows from a healthy body and a focused mind. 3. Continuous reading and intellectual nourishment. They dedicate time every day to learning, through books, articles, podcasts, or courses. It keeps them informed, alert, and analytically strong. Continuous reading and brainstorming, the strategic weapon of powerful people. For powerful people, daily reading is not a choice, it is a necessity. They exercise their minds, just like their bodies, every day, and feed themselves with new ideas. This habit is the transition from superficial information to deep wisdom. Times every book is a new weapon in their intellectual arsenal. Times every article is a map for the battlefield of success. Times every new idea is a window into unseen opportunities. The powerful know that the real war is fought in the mind, and victory belongs to the one who is best armed. A mind nourished by knowledge shines like a sharpened sword on the battlefield. 4. Clear definition and boundaries. They know how to say no. They dedicate their time, energy, and attention to people and activities that align with their values. This boundary prevents the wasting of internal resources. Clear boundaries, the defensive wall of powerful people. For powerful people, setting boundaries is not a luxury, it is a vital necessity. They clearly understand that saying a no is actually saying a yes to higher goals. Smart boundary setting is the art of protecting your most precious assets. Time, a space not given away carelessly. Energy, a resource focused only on key priorities. Emotions, a treasure protected from toxic influences. The powerful see every no as a shield that protects their path to success. They have learned that being popular is not more important than respecting themselves and their goals. Clear boundaries, not a sign of distance, symbolize clarity of thought and self-esteem. This golden fence creates a safe space for growth and creativity. 5. Practice gratitude. Every day, even in the most difficult circumstances, they find at least 3 things to be grateful for. This shifts their mindset from a lack to abundance. Gratitude, the inner sunshine of powerful people. For powerful people, gratitude is a daily practice, not a passing emotion. They give thanks every morning, before they ask. This powerful habit has 3 manifestations. Times gratitude for what you have, which provides a solid foundation for movement. Times gratitude for challenges, which are the hidden masters of growth. Times gratitude for aspirations, which map out the future. The powerful know that gratitude is an anchor in storms. This practice transforms the mind from a lack to abundance. Gratitude is the most powerful lens that turns darkness into light and problems into opportunities. This practice makes the richest people richer because they know that the greatest blessing is the ability to see blessings. 6. Strategic thinking and performance review. At the end of the day, they ask themselves, what did I do right today? What did I learn? How can I do better tomorrow? Strategic thinking and performance review, the compass of powerful people. For powerful people, strategic thinking is a lifestyle, not an administrative technique. They map out their path before every move and analyze the battlefield before every battle. This habit is based on 2 pillars: strategic thinking, times looking from the high tower of perspective, not from behind the short wall of routine. Times understanding the why before taking the how. Times anticipating the next 5 steps, while others only see 1 step. Performance review, times a brutal but fair self-judge. Times learning from every failure, like a state-of-the-art laboratory. Times constantly adjusting course, like a pilot adjusting altitude in a storm. Powerful people ask themselves every night, what could I have done better today? And they wake up each morning with a revised plan. The difference between powerful people and others is that they see life as chess, not a game of chance. Their every move is the result of careful calculation, and every review is an investment in the next move. 7. Energy management, not just time. They know that every decision and interaction takes energy. So they intentionally plan activities that restore their energy, like music, nature, or solitude. Energy management, the hidden engine of powerful people. Powerful people understand that time is a finite resource, but energy can be renewed and enhanced. They focus on the quality of moments, and not just the number of hours. This subtle art is based on 4 pillars: physical energy, healthy nutrition, adequate sleep, and exercise, the basic fuel that keeps the performance engine running. Mental energy, protecting attention from the sea of information, focusing on things that have leverage. Emotional energy, managing internal states, choosing battles wisely. Spiritual energy, connecting to deep values, purpose in every action. The strong know that 1 hour of full energy is more productive than 10 hours of exhaustion. They tune into their body's natural rhythms, doing the hardest work at peak energy, and recovering when energy levels drop. Smart energy management means knowing when to accelerate and when to stop to refuel. 8. Practice discipline in speech. Their words are chosen consciously, not hastily, not out of anger or fear. They know that speech creates the real world. Discipline in speech, the art of silence, the weapon of the powerful. For powerful people, words are like double-edged swords, they can build or destroy. They command their tongues with iron discipline. This subtle art is based on 4 pillars: strategic silence, speaking only when words are more valuable than silence. Using silence as the most powerful response. Precision of expression, choosing each word with careful balance. speaking that is aligned with purpose, not just momentary emotion. The powerful no. Your word is your magic wand. It can either lead to the top or to the bottom. They build bridges with their tongues, not walls. They create trust with their words, not fear. They open paths with their words, not dead ends. Discipline in speech means knowing that sometimes the most powerful words are the ones that are not spoken. 9. Establishing deep and meaningful connections. Instead of superficial networking, they focus on and value the few but high-quality relationships. Establishing deep and meaningful connections, the art of weaving the golden threads of relationships. For powerful people, communication is not just a network for exchanging information, but the art of weaving the golden threads of mutual trust and understanding. This delicate art is based on 4 pillars: present listening, times giving the gift of full attention, without judgment or distraction. Hearing not just the words, but the soul of the unspoken. Intelligent vulnerability, times the courage to show the real you, without masks or borders. Building bridges of trust through unadulterated honesty. Unconditional empathy, times understanding the world through the eyes of others. Unconditional companionship in joy and hardship. Mutual value creation, times investing in each other's growth, without expectations. Transforming the relationship into a platform for mutual flourishing. The powerful no. The deepest connections are not in quantity, but in the quality of presence. They connect with heart and soul, not with position and calculation. They see a relationship as a garden to be watered every day, not a gold mine to be mined once. A deep connection means finding that one person among hundreds of acquaintances and creating a safe space for mutual growth. 10. Silence and mindfulness practice. They spend at least a few minutes each day in silence, away from noise and distractions. This helps them act consciously instead of reacting. Silence and mindfulness practice, the inner fortress of powerful people. For powerful people, silence is the sacred retreat of the mind, and mindfulness is the watchful guardian of this sanctuary. They spend time each day in deliberate silence, seeking refuge from the noise of the world and the kingdom within. This profound practice is based on 4 pillars: mindful silence, times intentionally choosing silence to listen to the whispering within. Times creating a space free from noise, for pure insights to be born. Presence in the moment, times living in their here and now, without being held captive by the past or future. Times observing thoughts without judgment, like clouds in the sky of the mind. Breath awareness, times using the inhale and exhale as an anchor for presence. Times attuned to the natural rhythms of the body and being. Inner clarity, times watching the world within without fear or resistance. Finding peace in the depths of storms of thought. Powerful people know, it is in silence that truth cries out, and it is in mindfulness that this cry can be heard. They strengthen their attention muscles by practicing silence daily, and learn the art of leadership through mindfulness. True silence is not an escape from the world, but rather an entry into the deepest layers of being. Mindfulness is the transition from doing to being. Remember, the strongest people are not those who never fall, but those who get up again, learning more every time. These habits are like muscles. The more you exercise them, the stronger they become. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell to be notified of future videos. Share your thoughts with me in the comments, because every thought you write may enlighten someone else's path. Until the next clip, I wish you health and peace. And remember, you matter.